Hi, in this short video, I want to show you how to create a folder in the materials section on your Schoology course. The first thing you need to do is navigate to Schoology and then select the tile for the course that you want to be working in. I'm going to be using Mrs. Metzger's Amazing Test Course. Now, when your course loads, you're going to notice that it either loads in the updates panel, which is where you would post updates to your students, or it's going to load in your materials. It's one of those two places. But either way, for creating a folder, you need to navigate to the materials section. You're going to use the left-hand bar here, and you're going to look and click on materials. So now that I'm in my materials section, you'll see I've already populated this with content from other demos. It's time for me to add a new folder. I have two ways that I can add a new folder. The first way is by sort of hovering, and if you notice with my cursor, every once in a while, it sort of turns into this little green dotted line with the little plus sign. So anywhere where I see that, I can click, and I can then get this drop down here, and I can select add folder or any of these other items. Or I can simply go to the add materials panel right up there, this add materials button, I should say. And then I'm going to select folder from the drop down. So that's how I'm going to do this today. So all I need to create a folder is a name for the folder. You'll see that's the only thing that's starred. So for the first folder, you're just going to create the folder, and you can pick, you can pick colors. So let's just pretend I want it to be red, and you can type a description. You can get really fancy with these descriptions if you want by inserting links and images and all kinds of other stuff. But all you really need to create a folder is a title. So I've created my folder, and I'm going to just press the create button down here. You'll see in a moment when it's done loading that there is a red folder populated. It says distance learning folder. It'll default to the bottom of the list of items if I create it from this button here. So I've shown you how to create a folder. I also promised that I would show you how to edit a folder. To edit any of your content, you're always going to look for this gear icon. So right next to my distance learning folder, if I press, scroll a little bit so you can see it. If I press there, I've got a couple options. Edit is the very first one. So if I press this, it's going to look pretty familiar. When I click edit, I'm right back to that original panel. So maybe I decided red is not the best color after all. I'm going to go back to green. All right, so there I've made an edit. I press save changes, and my folder is now green. Stay tuned for more videos on how to do other important skills within Schoology, within your materials. I hope this one was helpful.